Because at the end of the day, we all are under a system of white supremacy. Just like you said, white people argue overseas. They arguing over weapons, over borders, which is true. But that's because they dominate the world. Yeah. Which is why it's so important for us to get in code with each other so we can take back power. We have to. We don't have a choice but to unite, honestly. But that unity starts within your proximity. It starts with your family. It starts with the people around you. It starts within your country. So you can't just flee your country, come over here, not get on code with us, not get on code with the people back home, but then build by yourself and then call us a kind of lazy. We need to build up. We need to pull ourselves by our bootstraps. It's crazy. It's like, no, build there. Even if you want to leave and for other opportunities, whatever the case may be, bring it back for real and really build infrastructure there and then connect with us so we can really make it popping, like really get some stuff popping,
You think Tariq is a good leader though for this course, like
Tariq isn't a leader. He said that himself. He's not a leader. He's a historian.
That's what he was saying. But he leads people, So he is a leader.
I don't know where he leading them to. He ain't let me know where.
Well, I see when he posts, a bunch of people, get behind him. They follow his message. They fight his battles. You feel me? And he is a fucking troll. Can we say he's a troll? Yes or no?
He's not a troll. He's a race baiter. There's a difference.
Race baiter?
There's a difference. You gotta distinct the two, okay? But no, I see what you're saying though. Yeah, there are some people that do are some real followers of him. I would say that's why I said I don't want to see. He's not a leader because he does not label himself as that. Yeah. But I have been literally following him for a couple years now.
He's a huge resource. The reason why I asked you is I feel like when you are, because being an influencer, whether you like it or not, you are leading people. People start taking your ideas, right? Like Tariq can say some shit. And you're not going to go do no research on that because you believe that he already did the research, right?
He's a historian, it's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so not even you specifically, but there's a lot of people that would just, if he says, yo, this is what happened in 1996 in China, you just go and tell your friends that's what happened in 1996 in China because Tariq said it, you believe that. So that's why I'm asking you, somebody who's so polarizing, right? You know what I'm saying? Where, I when I'm online, I see, his rhetoric and whatever he says gets people fighting, going at it. You know what I mean? And I'm with the shit. So when I look at the shit, it is entertaining, right? But I'm speaking about the bigger goal. Do you think it's helping the FBA movement, or he's not the right man for this type of leadership?
I think if he does choose to be the leader, or if we are going to make him that, absolutely, I think he is. The first thing we got to do to unite, in order to conquer the system of white supremacy, period, we're going to have to conquer some of ourselves. We're going to have to get these coons about the way first. With any revolution that happened, the snitches and the coons go first. Then you get the master. You know what I'm saying? So you got to an extent, I can see why you say it may be unproductive or divisive to an extent, but also we kind of need that. Because we got to see the snakes in the grass. We got to call the people out for what they are. All these non-FBAs who are coming over here off code, even if they're not coming over here, even if they over there, they should be exposed. Because there's people over there, Tariq get love when he go overseas. When he goes to different countries. A lot of non-FBAs love that man. It was a lot of them at the convention. It was a couple of them at the convention, at least, that I went to. But we have to have that, though. At the end of the day.
So who can really, because at the end of the day, right, we are in America. And it is a white man system here. Unless niggas gonna grab their guns and go in the White House like them white boys did and shoot shit up and take over everything, you still gonna need a white man's signature, right? To approve whatever the fuck it is. Unless you disagree, then we can have that conversation, right? Can Tariq go in that building and make that happen? And because we know how America works. Somebody like Obama is what they like to see, right? That's a guy they would like to sit down and talk to, right?
as well. Mm-hmm.
So would you think a guy like Tariq, because the way I see him, what I like about Tariq, he came on Clubhouse one time, right? And this woman was like, yo, he called, because she's married to a white man, and she was like, he called me a bad wench, right? And when she said that, there was 1,000 people. This was my room on Clubhouse. And everybody was like, oh my God, we can't believe Tariq said that. The nigga came on the stage and he was like, yeah, she's a bad wench.
Tariq called her a witch.
I swear to God, I thought he was about to apologize.
Man, that man ain't apologize for that.
You know what I mean? The nigga came on, he said, yeah, she's a bad witch. And he said 5 times. And I was like, yo, okay. I respect that.
But see, that gotta get called. It gotta get. That's what I mean. I respect that.
The
gotta
system
get called
don't
out.
like a black man like that. You get what I'm saying?
Of course.
So
That's
why I'm asking you, like, oh, you still gonna need that white man's signature. They still gotta prove it. It is their fucking system. They created this shit, right? So you think he can bring niggas there?
Possibly. If that's something he really is on doing it. Honestly, if we really riled behind him to do it and put the pressure, I think he would do it, to be honest. But honestly, it's not even really on him. It's about us. Okay. That's why I said it's about us getting on Cole, because he can't do nothing without us backing him. That's the only reason why the media and the right specifically hates him, and they always trolling his comments or coming at him online and things of that nature, because he has a connection to grassroots black people, and not only just black Americans, but non-black Americans, non-FBAs. We really have a distinct connection, trust, because it's not just for me that woke up when we seen Hidden Colors or Buck Breaking or some of his other films. It's a lot of us. A lot of us didn't understand our history like that. A lot of us are walking around not even realizing, saying, "Oh yeah, I got good hair because I'm Indian," and don't even realize you really Indian, like you really a native. Like this is a crazy stereotype I've been hearing in my life, and this is real. So it's like a veil. He has lifted the veil for a lot of people, and that's why a lot of people, like you said, even will just hear something he says and run with it, But we can't charge that to the brother. He can't control that. All you got to do is speak truth to power, and we get behind him and do what we got to do. But you're right. We ain't gonna get nowhere without a war. That's a whole nother conversation though.